So she stands there, just like you now, and says to tell Nick that if he wants a divorce, it's going to cost him plenty. And then turns and walks out as cool as you like. What I don't understand is, she seems to think Nick's making lots of money out there, that he's doing really well.
Well, I never said that. Anyway, it wasn't her I was talking to.
So what did you say exactly?
I just said that it was Janice I was telling. I just said that Nick had given up his studying and that Stephen had found him a job.
Well, thank you.
Listen, I didn't know she was
Well, you do now, so don't say anything else, or goodness knows what she'll be round here asking for.
I shan't.
I must say, at least seeing her in her true colours, I'm not so sorry about Nick leaving her anymore. Goodness knows how he stuck it so long.
It's true.
Pick your bag up. Don't drag it along the floor, please.
That down a bit. Yeah.
Put your seatbelt on.
Hang on a minute. OK, boss, I'll just carry on. Morning, girls.
Hiya.
Everything OK?
Well, she's not exactly been a ray of sunshine, but nothing new.
Should be glad of that, then, eh?
What I would appreciate would be if I didn't have to keep hearing what a nice time she's had every time she goes out with Daddy and Alison.
So what? I'm to make sure she has a rotten time, Mama? Don't answer that. Sorry I asked.
Well, it's nice to know you're sorry about something.
This is Melanie I was telling you about when I booked her in.
That you were at school with?
Used to sit together.
Till they split us up for chatting all the time.
Which were all time.
Hey, come in here and catch up on gossip.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, you knew?
All right, I've come to have my done.
Yes, I know.
But as for tonight, sorry, no, I can't. I just can't. I'm going to have to call him and say that something's come up. But what, I don't know. Have you got any ideas?
This is Ravi, is it?
Oh, I can't go out with him. I mean, I don't know why I ever said that I would.
Yes, of course you can. It's a lovely restaurant. It'll be costing him a fortune.
Yes, but that makes it worse. I mean, what if you know...
What?
Well, makes a pass.
You just say, oh dear, is that the time? Oh, yes, please. Or whatever it is you want to say, but it doesn't mean that you can't have a wonderful meal first.
Yes, it does.
Oh, now, it will do you good. It's what you need.
But how can it be? Would you look at me? Would you look at me? I'm a nervous wreck already.
Well, that is because you're being so silly. Now, come on, sit down and calm down. I am going to do your hair, you're going to look lovely, and you are going out and you're going to have a wonderful time.
No, I am not.
Oh, that's lovely. Getting married September 24th. So not long now. You sure you don't remember him? Philip Hodson. He were in year above us and used to have an earring until they told him to take it out.
Oh, I don't remember. Anyway, listen, I've got engaged and all.
Honest?
Yeah. You won't know him. His name's Ashley. He's a butcher.
So when you getting married?
Oh, well, as soon as possible.
What, have you not got anywhere booked?
No, not yet.
Oh, well, forget this year. And I mean, forget next if you want somewhere nice. It's taken us 18 months to arrange ours. And then we only managed that because Philip's mum and dad got at parish church and so they're not vicar.
Oh, well, we were thinking about getting married abroad.
So I told his mother so she can pass it on to him. I said if he wants a divorce, he can pay for it.
Oh, should like that.
Well, I don't care. I'm all going off what you said. I could make him wait 5 years, yeah?
Well, yeah, or he could make you wait.
Yeah, if I was the one asking for divorce. But I'm not, am I? He's asking me.
True.
So I reckon that should be worth something.
And have you thought about how much?
Well, he has this job, yeah? And if I'd have stopped married to him, well, then he would have had to support me for life. So thousands, I reckon.
Right.
What do you reckon more?
No. Leanne, most of us have to be married for donkey's years to get thousands. You'll be lucky to get, I don't know, half his CD collection.
Yeah, but if I was admitting adultery, which is what you said would be best...
No, quicker.
Well, same thing where he's concerned. In which case, he should expect to pay for it.
Thanks.
Is your dad in?
In the back. Bye.
Alma, good morning. Your hair looks nice. Have you just had it done?
Oh, well, you know, it just needed doing. Look, I've been thinking about tonight.
So have I. I'm looking forward to it enormously.
Yes, but you don't think... You don't think it might give people the wrong idea?
Why? I'm a free man, and I would have thought you're in much the same boat.
Yeah, well,
Oh, I know what it is. Instead of meeting in the Rovers, where who knows who might be there to see us, why don't I pick you up at Audrey's, much more discreet?
yeah, well, that would help.
Excellent. And I do apologize for not having thought of it before. Now, can I offer you a cup of tea? Vikram will make us one.
Oh, no. I must be going.
Well, all right. But I shall be at your doorstep, when did we say? At 7:30.
Thank you.
Going out tonight, then?
Yes. I say, should I have my hair done too? Please advise me, Vikram.
I think you should get your hair done. I think you should get a facelift. And I think you should get a subscription to a gym.
That's because you can only think of me as your father, which blinds you to the fact that I am a mature, handsome man, still young at heart.
It's just fantastic waking up and there he is. Can't believe we're going to be spending the rest of our lives together.
Happen you won't. Happen you wake up one day and he'll be gone.
Oh, little miss, look on the bright side. Just ignore her, Ella.
I shall.
So have you got all moved in now, then?
Yeah, well, you'll have to come and see when you come to his party on Friday.
Yeah.
You must be going soft on the head. I mean, I went round there to tell him I wasn't going to go and ended up agreeing. He's coming to collect me at your house.
Oh, Lord, I better go round with a hoover then.
Well, not on my account, Audrey. What am I doing?
Enjoying yourself. It's not a crime, you know.
No.
Evening, ladies.
Oh, Fred, now please, will you tell Alma there is no reason that she shouldn't go out tonight with Ravi and have a wonderful time?
Tell her what?
Oh, never mind. What would you like to drink?
Melanie says they booked their wedding 18 months ago.
We couldn't have done that. It's not been a week since I proposed.
Yeah, but the point is, if it takes us as long as them, we're going to be old fogies by the time we get married.
They could always fit us in a registry.
They could always fit us in Barbados.
You weren't serious about that, were you?
I'm serious about getting married, and if that's the only place that'll have us, then yeah.
So this is where you're hiding, then? This is why I've got meat going off and customers going elsewhere?
We've stuff to talk about.
Yes, well, I thought I'd better reply to your invitation regarding Friday PM, and the answer's yes. I'd be very happy to come and have a spotter supper with you and meet your parents.
Good.
I'll bring along a couple of bottles, help things along.
Thanks, Uncle Fred.
Great. And then we can tell everyone together that we're going to get married in Barbados, because that's the only place that'll have us.
Oh, are you, Rosa? Are you looking for your dad?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not here. He's fixing the lorry in Bolton.
When will he be back?
Don't know. Hey, where are you going?
See Friday then, Uncle Fred.
See you up the road, yes.
You'll see me before then if you don't get back behind that counter.
So what's happening Friday, then?
Inviting Thin-Laws round. I'd rather think Ashley wants to show me off. Prove he comes from good breeding stock.
Oh, hello.
I saw you here earlier and I thought, I wonder how Alma is. And then I thought, well, why don't I go and ask her?
Oh, well, I'm glad you did. And I'm all right. Yeah. Well, no, I don't know what I am.
Confused.
Oh, well, definitely that. And what about your boss? The man previously known as my husband. How's he getting on?
Oh, well, he didn't exactly confide in me.
So how's he look?
Well, I shouldn't say this really, but he looks the same as he always looks.
Pleased with himself?
Yeah. Although he's not going to show his feelings at work, is he?
Well, why should he? Never did at home.
I just like knowing that when I get home, Kev's going to be there.
Will you shut up about him?
Oh, come on. You'll be just like that when you set up home with some bloke.
No, I won't. When I set up home with some bloke, you won't hear a word about it.
Well, we'll remind you that someday.
Would you mind if I phone Canada?
Well, it depends what you're going to say and how long you're going to take to say it.
No, not long. Just to tell him he can have his divorce if he's willing to pay for it.
Leanne, don't you think... I know it's not to do with me, but you have asked my advice. You're very young, Leanne. And most girls your age are still on their first boyfriend.
So?
So, don't you think you should just put it behind you? I mean, yes, get a divorce if that's what you want, but don't try and show a profit on it.
No. No, if he wants a divorce, he can pay for it.
Had a good chat to Alma then?
Ah, we're talking to her, yeah.
Well, I hope you didn't tell her what you promised me you wouldn't.
I didn't, as a matter of fact. I do think somebody should.
Not yet, though, eh?
Rosie? Hello? What are you after?
She was looking for her dad.
And where is he?
Stuck under a lorry in Bolton.
Well, looks like it's up to you, love.
Ooh, there you go.
Thank you. Thanks, Gail.
Trouble is, my son's so soft, he's liable to agree to anything she says.
Well, she's always seemed very pleasant when I've had dealings with her.
Yeah, well, she's not. She's vicious, greedy and selfish. Only interest she has in Nick is how much money she can get off him.
Oh, well, I'm not always the best judge of character.
Here's your dad.
Tyrone said you'd be here. Now then, young lady, what are you playing at?
I wanted to come home. Well, a teacher told her off about something which Rosie thinks she shouldn't have. So she waited till after dinner time and she walked out. It's about it, innit?
You can't just come out of school whenever you feel like it.
I said.
Well, it's dangerous. Anything could have happened to you.
Well, she said she hadn't had any lunch, so I thought the best thing was to bring her here.
It's about time I went and started preparing myself for my night out.
Went home for a sleep, you mean? Because that way you'll be able to stay up beyond 9 o'clock.
I assure you the company of a beautiful woman would be sufficient stimulation to keep me wide awake.
Hiya, just wondered if you fancy going out for an hour or two after I finish tonight.
Yeah, sure, I'll come over when I finish, shall I?
OK, I'll try and get off early, but I can't promise anything. All right, see you later.
Why do I waste my breath talking to you?
Oh, Leanne?
She's a married woman. Anything could happen. Before you know where you are, you can be involved in some serious business between her and her husband. Anything.
Amazing.
She may be a pretty girl, but that doesn't mean that you have to switch off your brain.
So what about this old bird you're taking out tonight, then?
I beg your pardon?
Well, she's still married, isn't she? I mean, doesn't all that you've just said to me also apply to you?
Mrs. Baldwin is a dear friend of mine.
Oh, yeah.
And our relationship is entirely honourable. And I don't expect you to understand that. But please do me the courtesy of not comparing it with whatever goes on between you and your married barmaid after she has spent the whole night pouring drinks and having men leering at her.
Took her to calf? Can you believe it? She runs out of school. Does she get told off? Does she get taken straight back? Oh, no, good old Auntie Alison takes her for a burger and a milkshake.
That's the brush, Auntie Alison, if you ask me.
Oh, I don't think she's that daft. I think she knows what she's doing. She's known all along.
What? Making out like she's Rosie's big pal.
Exactly.
And like she's the one Rosie should go to. And never mind Mum, who'd just take her straight back to school.
I should say something, do you think?
I don't know, you stop yourself. I'd have been right round there as soon as I heard about it.
Through, Ravi, please.
Thank you, Audrey.
I don't think she'll be long. She's been getting ready for ages, actually. Can I offer you a drink while you're waiting? A scotch?
That would be most kind. Why not?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Please don't be on my account.
No, I mean, I ask you to pick me up and then I keep you waiting. Anyway, I'm ready now, so let's go, shall we?
We were just going to have a little drink
No,
first.
I think we should go. I mean, the sooner I go, the sooner... Well, I mean, we don't want to be late, do we?
No. Perhaps we should. Audrey, we shall have that drink some other time.
Of course.
I won't be late.
Well, if I'm not here, I'll be round at our Gales. Have a wonderful time, both of you.
We will, I promise. Come.
Bye.
Come on up.
We know what this will be about, don't we?
Yeah, I should have been round to talk to her, but I just didn't want to make a song and dance about it.
What's all this I'm hearing about Rosie?
Look, I was going to come round and
She
tell
runs
you...
off from school and she gets rewarded with a slap-up meal.
Now, hang on a minute,
Kevin,
Sal.
Rosie told me. The school have told me.
I was the one who took her for lunch.
Only because she hadn't had one.
And what is that teaching her, eh?
Sally, you're not listening. Rosie come out of school because she got shouted at by the teacher.
Yes, I know about that.
Then she come home, you wasn't there, I wasn't at the garage, so Alison looked after her till I got back. Then I took her back to school. Look, I'm sorry I haven't been round to talk to you about it, but that's all we ever seem to do these days, is talk about Rosie.
She is my daughter, Alison, not yours.
Sal.
I know she's your daughter.
But you wasn't there, was you?
No, but I was on the other end of her phone.
And what use is that?
What would you rather I'd done? Gone into work and ignored her, left her wandering the street?
No. Look, I don't know what you would have rather, but I wouldn't. And just for the record, she's my daughter as well.
Can you not understand? I don't want my daughter thinking she's going to get rewarded every time she runs out of school.
Well, I'm sorry that you see it like that.
Yeah, and so am I.
It's not how I see it, but it's how she'll see it.
No, she won't. She's had a telling off me, she's had a telling off school. Now, you're just using this to have a go at Alison. That's what all this is about. Instead of thanking her for looking after Rosie when you and I wasn't there to do it.
I don't want thanking.
OK, but you don't need this either.
Anyway, I've said what I've come to say.
I know, we've heard you.
And I just hope it doesn't happen again.
I'm sorry about that.
It's not your fault.
Why do I feel like it is?
It's been nearly 4 years since my wife died, and I still haven't got used to being alone. Not really. Whereas you've had, what, a few weeks?
Yes, but my husband hasn't died, has he?
No, I'm not suggesting that.
I mean, if I knew... I mean, if I was positive that this was what I really wanted, then it wouldn't be so bad. But I don't know what I want. I mean, one minute I'm thinking I never want to see him again, and then the next I'm thinking, well, why am I doing this?
Of course.
And then I have to remind myself that I'm doing it because of what he did. I mean, I had to leave him, I had to, and then I think, well, did I? Who says? I mean, nobody says. It's just me that's doing all this, and half the time I can't even remember why. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
No, it's all right. Alma?
Well, that one she'll think twice another time. And he did what? He just defended her, did he?
Well, yeah, more or less.
I suppose he'd think he had to. Otherwise, she'd be giving him a hard time once you'd gone.
I suppose so. Looking at it from her point of view, there wasn't much else she could have done, though.
Well, you've changed your tune.
I was just upset. Thinking about Rosie all on her own, and I wasn't there for her. Hardly Alison's fault, is it?
I'm sorry, I really am. I don't know what came over me.
No, I'm sorry. I should never have referred to the subject.
Well, why not? It's all I'm thinking about. We might as well talk about it.
Well, not anymore.
Has he said anything to you, Mike, about me?
No. We men, we stand at the bar, we have a drink, we tell a joke. But if we're really broken-hearted, then we keep that rather to ourselves.
Yes, but is he, though? I mean, maybe he's glad I've gone. Maybe it all worked out the way he wanted.
Oh, I doubt that.
But you don't know, and I certainly don't.
And the only way to find out is to go and ask him.
What? Easy as that?
I'm not saying it's as easy as that. But if you have any doubts about your own feelings or his, then go and see him. Say you want to have a talk. And be absolutely open and honest. Say to him what you're saying to me.
What now?
She must have thought of so much she should have got to say. Don't worry. I won't let her have a go at you again.
Oh, she'll get a mouthful back if she tries.
Hey, we're not going to have all that business about Rosie again.
Oh, no, I'm sorry for disturbing you. Really, I've come to apologise. I shouldn't have said all those things.
Yeah, well, it was a little bit out of order.
Just don't know what to do about her. And I suppose I wanted somebody to blame. I'm sorry it had to be you, Alison.
It's okay. Would you like to sit down?
No, thanks. I've got to get back. I've left Sharon with the girls and I think she wants to get off.
How's Rosie doing now?
Fine. She's not said much. This is nice and cosy.
It'll be when we get it sorted.
We're having a bit of a do on Friday. Why don't you come?
Well, I'll see how I'm fixed. Right, well, I promise I won't disturb you again tonight.
It's okay.
Right. Yeah.
Ta-ra. I don't think she'll come on Friday.
Neither do I, but I wouldn't have minded if she had.
Right, that's £3 exactly.
Oh. Yeah.
Ta.
I had another encounter with Linda this dinner time.
Oh dear.
No, she weren't unpleasant. It's just that I was talking to Alma and she'd noticed.
Well, you're entitled to talk to whoever you'd like to.
Yeah, but she's got a secret, hasn't she? And she's frightened how people will react when it comes out. I can understand that.
Still not a lot doing.
So, did you ring Canada or not?
No, I thought better of it.
Well, I think you're wise.
Oh, I don't mean about the money. Just the best way to get at it. And I don't think it's to tackle Nick when he's 4,000 miles away on the other end of the phone.
You'd think it was her first date, the state she was in.
Well, it's not surprising.
I think it's going to be good for her. She's got to learn to pick up the reins again. We'll have another, yeah?
Yeah,
yes. Go on. Natalie.
Yes, Audrey?
Gin and tonic, please. Stay down and down. We don't have to get up again. And a red wine.
I've been thinking.
Oh, yes?
You know, I said I would give Nick a divorce if he was fair with me.
Well, I wouldn't know if I call it fair.
If I like, I can make him wait 5 years. And he might be rich by then. Probably will be. And I'll be entitled to half of that. So no, instead, I'll settle for £5,000 now, OK? Are you going to tell him that?
5,000?
Yeah. Oh, and that's pounds, not dollars.